Hello everyone, my name is Syed Khunmi Rasmi and I am Data Science and Business Analytics intern at Sparks Foundation. This is my first task in machine learning, which is prediction using supervised machine learning. In this task, we have to predict the percentage score of a student based on the number of hours he has studied. We basically have two features, that is number of hours and the percentage score. Number of hours is the independent variable, whereas the percentage score is the dependent variable, which we have to predict. We will start by importing the dependencies. These are all the libraries we need for this task. Let's import them. And this is what the data set is, and I'm reading it into a data frame. Let's have a look on the first 5 rows from our data frame. Let's have a look on how many rows and columns are present in our data set. We have 25 rows and 2 columns. Let's run a statistics on our data set to find out what is the mean of a given feature, what is the minimum value, maximum value, and the quartile percentages. Using this, we can find out them easily. Now we'll proceed with checking the data types. This is important because machine learning models only work on numeric data. They does not work on categorical data. So ensuring that our features are numeric in nature, we have to check the data type. Now we will see whether our data contains null values or any values. As it is false, we know that there are no missing values in our data set. And let's proceed by plotting a distribution plot. Here we are plotting a distribution plot and we get to know that the features are within a given range. Like for scores, the score lies between 10 to 90 here, and there are no outliers. There are no outliers. We are checking this because outliers affect the performance of our machine learning model. So in order to that our model performs well, and in order to enhance our machine learning model performance, we have to remove the outlier from our data. Same I'm doing with the score. Same I'm doing with the number of hours. The hours ranges from 1 to 9. It is also distributed, and there are no outliers even in the number of hours. Here we are checking the percentage what a student has scored based on the number of hours he has studied. Like if a student has studied for around 5 hours, he has scored around 50 to 55%. And on the other hand, if a student has studied for 9 hours, he has scored more than 90%. This bar chart depicts the performance based on the number of hours. Now we will proceed by plotting a scatter plot to know how the data points are distributed. And from the above plot, we can conclude that there is a linear relationship between the features. That is, if number of hours are increasing, the percentage score is also increasing. And this is the best fit line. sklearn, which is the scikit-learn library, it internally calculates this best fit line, and it does by calculating the mean squared error. The error is the difference between predicted value and the actual value, and it square them, takes average of it, and depending on that, it plots the best fit line so that the predictions are more accurate. And let's proceed with our correlation matrix. It shows how or how our independent variable is correlated to our dependent variable, which is 98%, which is a good score. With this, we can say that the number of hours a student is studying has a greater impact on how much score he will get in the exam. Let's go to our training and testing. I'm assigning this number of hours to my independent variable and score to a dependent variable. This is the train test split library, which internally calculates and gives us training and testing data, splits the x and y, and gives us training and test data. This is the linear regression model. I'm using linear regression because there is a linear relationship between the data points. And for this, linear regression model works very fine. And here I'm training the data set. This is the prediction made by the model. Now let's compare the actual value with the predicted value. You can see here, this is the true value and this is the predicted value. It's almost same, like there is a slight difference, but the model has predicted accurately. Now let's check the mean squared error and regression score. This is usually used for regression models to check what is the score of a regression model. The mean squared error is at 26%, which is very low. Um, Before I have said you, like sklearn internally calculates the mean squared error, and based on that, it plots the best fit line. Uh, this best fit line has the least mean squared error, which is 26, which is very good. And this is the R square R2 score, which is around 96%. This model is working very fine, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you.